Hi, I want to show you how to use this database. The database is actually for mushroom collection. So, first of all, just a brief uh, overview of the interface. This is the interface, the search area, the place where you enter in manually a new mushroom here. So, here, the settings area, here you can import the file. So, here is a file from what is collected. This information is collected directly from a Google form. So because Google Sheet cannot work with Excel, with Microsoft Access database, we cannot actually synchronize this. But if only there was a way that Microsoft Excel was able to have a link with the Google Forms, then we won't have problem. In other words, Microsoft Excel being filled directly using Google Form, and then we synchronizing with Microsoft Access via a Google Drive, but it's not possible. Rather, what we have is Google Sheets. So what we do is to directly convert the response, which is something like this, convert all the responses into Excel, and then have a way to manipulate the data so that we can collect it via Microsoft Access. Okay, so now when we collect it via Microsoft Access, in case there are new data being imported or being filled from the Google form, you don't have any problem because the system already have it in place in a way that I programmed it in a way that it will not have duplicates. So even if you have this same information in the new field Excel sheet, you don't have problem. It will use this timestamp as the unique ID to import only the new entries. Okay, so let's get on with it. So in this case, we want to import the Excel file. As I showed you just now, it was actually empty. So now I'm going in here. I want to import this particular sheet. Okay, so import completed. So by the time we go in here and maybe refresh it, we have all the informations all available here. So let's double click on it. Okay, so this is the link to the image that was filled. We don't really have the images available. So what we do when we click on this link, remember that you must log in to your Google Drive to be able to get that in. So, and that is the reason why we don't have it here. Because even if we have it here, for it to display, it means this Microsoft Access must be uh, this Microsoft Access must be logged in to Google Drive, which is not possible. So this is what we have. So you click on this link, you download the image, and then you have it. You have to import it manually. So in this case, I want to add my photo. But before you add your photo, there's something I want to show you. If you go to the settings area, this is called the change uh, data location. This is where the files are saved. So your files are saved in a folder. So you either save it locally or maybe in a cloud storage folder. So let me just show you. If you click on change, it will tell you you're advised to leave it at default, but the default is drive C. So we already have it in there. You can easily click on yes to change the location you want to save your files. So if you want to save your files, let's say inside drive C, no problem. It will just simply create the name like this one is mushroom. So inside drive C, since this is what you select. But if you select this, that means it's going to create a folder inside this very folder you selected. So that is not what we want. We want to select our drive C, and that's what we have. So that is how we have it there. So it's going to tell you don't change it again, but it's actually meant to be dynamic. So even if you change it next time, even if you change it online, just simply move all your files to that actual location that you have changed it, and the system automatically work with the new changes. So it is dynamic because it does not have a direct reference to that particular folder. It is not critically referenced. So rather it is dynamic. All you just need to do is to this come and point this database, this particular address to where it is saved, where the files are now, and you have all your image showing again. So I will just simply close this, and let me go and add a file. Okay, so I want to select a file, and like here, I have a file here. Okay, I want to add this mushroom. Okay, so the file has been added. This is it, and if you click on it, you have it zoomed. So that's it. Now you can have all the information filled in, and you can work with them. So in this case, let me just add a new one. This is division, though I don't have. Let me see, test class, and test order, and so on. Okay, family, test genius, test species, and so on and so. The common name. So you can, as many as possible, you can edible. Okay. So you can put in your notes you want to put in to this, and for my name you can put it there. So okay, there's no reference to this. Okay, so that is it, and I can add my image. Okay, so that is the image for this, and I can close it. And this is it at the bottom here. So that is how it goes. So when you want to delete it, you can simply delete it with this, but yeah, to delete the image itself. So let's have a view of where the images itself are saved. So you can close, and let's have a view of where the images are saved. So let's go there, show data, and there you go. So these are the images saved for you. Okay, so and that is how it goes. So when you want to print it out, you just click on print, and you have this pop-up, and this is how it's going to look on the paper. But let's see for a field item, for a field, let's check something like this one and see what's going to look like. And this one should look more prettier. You can see this is how it's going to look on the paper. You see with the arrow X here, which means it is medicinal. See, so if it is depends on the symbol on it, let's assume it is edible. You will have the spoon and the fork showing on it. This one here. So that is how it is. You can see this. And if it is poisonous, it's as in what we have here. It's poison. You can have something like this on it. Oh no, it's not yet edited. So I've received. It's now poison. So you see that. So that is how it is. Uh, feel free to send me a message if you feel something needs to be done regarding this. you have any more question, feel free to contact me.